Hello everyone and welcome back to our Conquest of Nature, in which I have added DF Hack, which is going to help us out with a lot of bug fixes and the like, and it's also going to be a way for us to get rid of these annoying giant fireflies which are preventing from anything more interesting from spawning. And in today's agenda is trying to continue rather to try and fix the mood problems we have for these couple of lads here. Still not entirely sure why this guy is so pissed off, but hopefully we can add some happy thoughts over time and things will improve. For now, I guess I'm going to unpause. And I also did, in fact, just exterminate the giant fireflies. And it's a good thing I did, because look what happened here. More giant goddamn fireflies. It just spawned in more of them. Meaning that even if I had gone out of my way to have my Marks Dwarf go out and kill every single firefly on the map, which was already not really going to happen because he's one guy with one crossbow. If I had actually gone out and done that, right, there would still be more of them. There'd still be more goddamn giant fireflies coming in. So, just if you're curious, I go into DF Hack, into the GUI launcher, exterminate, and giant firefly, and there you go. All of them are dead. I'm not looking at whatever else exists on the map. I did see magma crabs, but I mean, obviously there's a magma layer that we're not very interested in breaching because we, like I've said, we're not really going to be doing a metal crafters build. And look at that, agitated giant fireflies. I have to just keep killing them, unfortunately. Two agitated animals, giant fireflies. I mean, I don't know. It just seems... Look, there's even more of them now. It's kind of nonsensical. And look, more giant bugs of all things. It's just kind of annoying to deal with. So, I hope you'll excuse me for not just letting these things exist forever and annoy us. It's annoying that this is agitating the wildlife, because I don't feel like it should be. At least as far as I understand, this is what's agitating them, but... Look at that. Just 15 plus like 3 more that existed before. Like, it's too much. It is too much. Even more of them coming in now. Like, what is this? How? How are there more of them spawning in? I would not mind at all if the giant fireflies became extinct at this point. Where are they? They're still up here. So, once again, exterminate giant firefly. Killed 2 more of them. Is that it? Are we finally done with them? I'm okay. Giant monarch butterflies, okay, exist for a while. You're fine. But if you stick around for too long, I'm gonna be getting rid of you as well. Oh, one-humped camels. Finally, we have actual creatures that we can potentially catch in some cage traps. Now, the thing is that we are unlikely to have those creatures come over here, which is why I would like in this episode to set up another like line of cage traps. And there are a couple of other essentially choke points that I want to build these in. This right here is a good choke point because there's not that many options for these wild creatures to go. I could just set it up that there's a line of cage traps here, and we'll catch some things that pass through. I think there were a couple of more that I can use, like maybe over here for anything that's going along the river. I don't know, maybe like here, but at this point they might be getting too close. And essentially just build these things up in like little gaps here where the creatures have little option to go anywhere else. I don't know how many mechanisms I have left, and I suppose we're about to see in this instance. Traps, cage, and keep building after placement. We need more for sure, but we have just enough to build up here. And let's just do it like that. And I suppose we can at least build in this little gap here as well. That should be fine for now, but we are going to be needing more rock mechanisms very, very soon. So, go ahead and build a crap ton of them. Now, back to the mood problems. We need to make more rooms for people, and we need to do it fast. We also need this guy to have a little bit of a break. So I'm just going to go ahead and make these two guys not have any labor. Let them just get some positive thoughts from carousing and relaxing in the tavern or something. So, yeah, I think that's it. Also, we have a bunch of shells, so I'm just gonna make, let's see, what can we make out of these? Make some shell earrings, because we need those. We need more earrings, so if we're gonna make some cheap-ass shell earrings, that will just pay for themselves. And we also need a butcher's shop. I know, I'm not going to, however, butcher these giant fireflies, so actually I'm not gonna hurry up with that too much, because I feel like, I'm just gonna pretend that the giant fireflies don't exist, essentially. I'm gonna let their bodies wither away. Right, now, what do we want to build? We want to build up here, so, oh, they already messed this up. Wait, no, I messed it up. Never mind. Oh, another puppy, which needs to be added to this zone right here. Can't have these puppies just running around and endangering themselves. Oh, wait, never mind, because the mother was already assigned to this pasture. They're just doing that. Let's see here. Oh, an animal has grown up to be a stray water buffalo cow. That is actually really quite excellent. Stray water buffalo cow. We have 2 of them now. Make sure that our farmers are milking and making cheese as needed. Have them shear animals as needed as well. That's lovely. No jobs in a lot of places. The woodcutters. I feel like the woodcutters, of all people, should definitely have some jobs to do. Equipment mismatch doesn't matter. Archery practice. Sure, buddy. You can do some archery practice. Have you improved in your skills? You are a novice archer. And you should be happy about that, but alright. What else can we do? I think... And therefore I am... Oh, more puppies. Still need more cut gems. Alright, because this order is kind of messed up. Yes, proceed. Because it doesn't lower the number of orders I've made of that, which is very bizarre. Right, back to building here. I suppose we can build another little balcony area, because we need these walls here. And we can build it... Well, do we want to do that? Cut gems completed. Stray dog. More puppies. We have a lot of puppies. I'm very much looking forward to them growing up, so we have, at the very least, a bunch of war dogs. That would be quite nice. And so this is fully walled off. And yeah. Trying to figure this out now. I suppose it doesn't matter just yet. The important part is that we just have rooms to assign people to. So I'm going to on pause, select material after placement. And let's see about... I know there's a way actually in DF Hack, show planner, build materials, woods... Wood and Yeah, I don't understand what I'm looking at, if I'm being completely honest. So I'm just gonna ignore all that for now, till I figured out what that is all about. Oh, the cage traps have been set up, but they are not loaded. We need more cages. And at this point, I'm going to see about, have I been melting tetrahedrite? I should be melting tetrahedrite. I'm going to make some more wooden cages, but I should start making, like metal cages as well, because I am going to be, training with the elves and maybe potentially training away some animals or vermin or whatever we don't need in exchange for things we do need would be quite nice. But we are going to make some wooden cages, and like 20 of them easily. We still have cages in stockpile, obviously, but we will need more to be certain. Right, I was building a house, or building rooms rather. Oh no, height planner. I don't want to worry about that yet. So, let's make some basic little rooms first. Let's plan it out a little bit. I guess I can make it so that there's like a little room here, and then just, you know, 2 by... Or actually... Oh, I can solve this problem quite easily. I cancel construction on these, right? It'll be a bit odd looking, perhaps. Let's see. I'll probably fix it up a bit better later. But for now, what I can do is construct a wall here out of... Ah, goddammit, I keep forgetting. Date palm blocks. Date palm blocks, so it matches the color over here. There it is. I'll keep building after selection as well. Date palm wood blocks. Date palm wood blocks and date palm wood blocks. Then have some rooms like these. Rooms will kind of not be amazing, but at this point I will actually keep it paused because I need to, let's see, date palm wood. Well, we're facing a problem now. I'm gonna have to change up the colors a little bit. It's gonna be what it's gonna be at this point. Let's see. Then have these with the kumquat wood blocks, like so, and start setting up rooms like this. There you go. This can be a slightly nicer room, I suppose. There you go. Size 2. There you go. And size 2, and there you go. I suppose actually this room being nicer makes a bit more sense, but I'll live with it. Then likewise have another set of rooms over here. We are out of kumquat wood, so let's just let these build for now. Oh, except we're not out of kumquat wood because some of these need to be cancelled in order to have us place some doors. Of course. Cancel, cancel, and cancel. And at that point we can construct some more walls. One here with the kumquat wood, and these will be again 2 3x2 rooms with doors right about like that. Fine meals have been prepared. We're out of cheese making doodads, also known as milk. Who are you attending a meeting with anyway?
Why? What a strange thing. Should be able to go and relax somewhere, buddy. Where are you? Just standing around in a puddle or something? Again, you're attending a meeting instead of relaxing. I do not understand why that would be the case. I'm gonna go ahead and start making some generalized crafts. Let's see. Because let's go with rock crafts. Because it's possible that some of our lads will start picking up crowns or amulets or whatever else that they fancy, which would be good. We're out of limonite ore, meaning that I'm going to cancel this order for just now. Yes, proceed. We are going to need to make more lignite for sure. And anything interesting going on here? No, not at all. The camels are just cameling about. They might start moving towards these cage traps, which would be good. They're not exactly the creatures we are most excited about capturing necessarily, but I wouldn't be against it. And, yep, out of limonite. I'm gonna start working on an area for like outside farms and other things soon. An animal is going to be a stray alpaca, lovely. Wooden cage is complete, also lovely. This man's just doing nothing to improve his life. He's just walking around pissed and demanding meetings for some reason. What is his problem? I saw human recite. Then it does feel some delight. Doesn't seem like it, and you are focused. All of your needs have been met, so I'm just not exactly sure why you're like this. Well, it comes. We'll see how it goes when it comes to that. Okay, let's take a look. What do you actually like? Are there things you like? Personality. Nors, he doesn't really care about anything anymore. Oh, well, that's not good. I'm not saying what anything he likes. Well, I have no commentary for that. Let's just continue as we were. This is pretty much getting built up. Let's see. We need more blocks, and specifically date palm blocks. So, let's see if we can make that happen. Date palms. We have plenty of that going on. So I'm just going to go ahead and make like 30 sets of them. Rockcraft's done. Another water buffalo. Beautiful. Well, we're getting animals. We're just not getting anything interesting just yet. Let's see, what are you doing exactly? Oh, you're storing the corpses probably. Colony of honeybees. Should we start making honey? We could do that. We could most certainly do that. Anywhere else that is a bit of a choke point that we can exploit? Not that I can see. Not that I can see at all. There's also nothing that we've encountered in the caverns, but it is, I believe, only the first layer of the caverns that we are in to begin with. So it might be prudent to start going deeper. And if I think if I'm going to be going any deeper, I'm going to be doing it
in a manner where if the creatures go up into the other layers before they go through these cage traps as well. So in that case, I'm going to be mining out. Going to be mining out with some priority down. Well, how about down here? Just the one wide path. Whoops. A one wide path down, which leads into a singular stairway that perhaps in a sense one that goes, is there anywhere that I can see that's a good? I guess going further is just the requirements here. Oh, I'm getting distracted by a cat IRL, an adorable one, so don't mind me. Let's go over here and just start mining down quite a lot. Well, everyone's busy with something. Mostly storing things in stockpiles, but someone's got to do that too. We're out of plump helmets, which doesn't seem right at all. So let's add new tasks and brew drinks from plants and fruits as much as we can. Oops. Hematite ore is done. Tetrahedrite, good. Alright. We're also yet to have anyone get struck by a strange mood and make an artifact, which is disappointing. Oh, and also disappointing, the camels appear to have completely missed the mark on going for any of our cage traps. Oh well. They will be replaced by something else, and also the giant monarch butterflies are leaving. Oh, there we go. We've encountered another cavern layer here. Very nice. Or rather, we have mined into the same cavern again, which is less interesting. In that instance, I'm going to go ahead and cancel all of these orders. And instead, frankly, build a little bit of a wall here, because I'm not interested in another opening into the fort. Wait, actually, I could have just, I'm just a little bit silly. Use closest material for building this, and then actually continue down. Then notice that there was a lovely little choke point here anyway. So you can keep mining, in fact. You can absolutely keep mining. Let's see what replaces the camels. More camels, alright. That is actually pretty much expected. And we will be building even more cage traps and have them lined up at the top here a little bit. But we don't have to be paused for that. Use closest material and just build up a little bit of a line of cage traps over here. We're not going to be catching these camels, obviously, unless they suddenly run into a silly little location. But, oh, make coke from lignite is completed, which means we should add another order for that, because we will always need more coal. And let's see, maybe some of the camels will wander or run back into the cage traps after we've placed them. It's entirely possible. Yep, we're building them. How's our tetrahedrite looking? So let's start making some copper cages. And since we have iron now, let's make iron. Let's take a look. How's this guy looking? He has, let's see. Items. He should be actually wearing his armor right now. No. Equipment. Update equipment. Details. He needs headwear, legwear, handwear, and footwear.
So, let's add iron greaves. Let's add iron gauntlets. And let's add iron helms. And let's add not that many of them. Just like 4 of each for future military purposes. And there you go. That said, I'm not sure. I think I'm just going to have him go on active duty. So, schedule and give them staggered training. Blocks have been finished, which means that we can continue building up here, starting with actually another staircase going up. Do not use closed material, though. Staircase going up. Here, I did it again. Wow. I am impressive sometimes. Constructions, stairs. Select material after placement. There you go. And make them out of... This doesn't matter as much. We have plenty of everything. Just their colors not as relevant. Let's build some doors. Do we have wooden doors? Yes, we do. Although we're gonna need more of them. Indeed, we are. Order some wooden doors. Alright. Rock mechanisms completed. Very good. Okay, traps are being set. One-humped camels are meandering about, I suppose. They're all mostly over here, which to me says we should build more cage traps along this part as well. We're not going to be cutting down all of these trees, so that actually creates a couple more potential choke points. So let's build one right here. Seems fairly popular. Build a couple right there, and a couple right there. Let's see. Human Bard is visiting. Good. Once this stairway is done, we'll build a roof here. Oh, some migrants have arrived. Wonderful. Now, what do we have here? A gem cutter with no other relevant skills. A paper maker. I want to check their combat skills actually as well. Paper maker with no relevant skills. Jeweler with some relevant skills, I suppose. Bowyer, bone carver, blacksmith. Well, that's something. Armorer with a lot of children. And some military skills. And even though they are a spear dwarf, I'm going to go ahead and add them to the armors of metal. Let's see. How do I go about doing that? Positions, right. Assign position to the armor that just showed up. Right? Right? Military squad. Geshud Rigid Hutushush. But they're legendary armor smith though, so I don't know. Well, we're doing staggered training anyway, and it's all archers, so honestly it should be fine. Dwarven child, a lot of dwarven children. Irrelevant. Alright, so human swordsman probably wants to fight for us in the underground. Wooden doors have been built, meaning we can go ahead and make
set them up here. The closest material should be wooden doors. If not, that's actually not the biggest deal. And at this point, I would like to just build a roof. A roof for this place with singular material or not. Well, it is what it is. I would just like to finish this building completely and focus on building some smaller separate buildings that aren't in a single tower. And up here I will probably build some fortifications, allowing our archers to defend this location a little bit. It's gonna be a bit patchy, but I think I would like to just have it be finished. And of course we are going to be building bedrooms here. And we will be doing so soon. Human bards, it's our pikeman. Thieving or mischievous creature, a large rat. And it's, well, if it decides to go up into the cage traps, that would be lovely, of course. We are digging down. Why aren't we digging down? Is it because this needs to have that order as well? No, it already has that order, so strange. Maybe this guy needs to be, one of them needs to be purely on mining orders. And we need more cages, so wooden cage, make 10 more, and, you know, we're forging copper cages as well, so. The camels are yet to be caged. Oh, look at that. We have, in fact, caged a large rat. Love to see it. You'd really love to see it. So, let's start training it. Any trainer at all will work for that. And there's no real purpose for large rats are done to be butchered, to be fair. Look at that. Lots of giant firefly corpses, which I would like to just forbid, frankly. I'm going to go ahead and do that because I think butchering and eating them would be tantamount to cheating. Yes, we have discovered the second cavern layer. Cancelled mining because, oh, look at that. It's very wet down here. But I already see a potential for a little path we can use over here. Have we uncovered any creatures down here? We have not yet at the very least. And look at that, we've trained the rat enough to make it a pet, which is why we will be butchering it. Right, that's what happened here. Where is it? Unless it died in captivity. I may be blind. No, there it is. Yeah, we'll be butchering it, which is why we need a butcher's shop. So let's just make one of those. Set it up right over here somewhere. Let's see. Workshops, farming, a butcher's shop right over here. Make it out of willow blocks. And let's go over here and we'll wall this off just in case there's flying critters, and mine up on this layer. I would love to have some. Would love to have this gold as well. So yes, we need to mine in this direction here. Yeah. We'll mine like
here, and whoops, not on this layer, or this one, but on this one. Let's go further to this side, and then we start going down. Sounds good to me. We go down to this layer over here, and let's just go ham making. Well, I hope there's still a wall here. If not, we'll fix that. I also need to change this slightly. Oh, except not that. This needs to go like that. Okay. Good. And build a floor over here using the closest material. Wait, why is it blocked at this location? Odd. Very odd. Alright. We're out of lignite. That's not good. We need a lot more of that. We need a lot more of that. So, I think it's safe to make both of our miners exclusively miners at this point. Would like to make the this room nicer. So let's order more tables and more chairs. Masterpiece cages, very nice. Oh, we have officially caged a one-humped camel, which means it needs to be trained by any trainer. And meanwhile, the large rat needs to be butchered. There's no point in keeping them around because, well, they are going to die very quickly anyway, and it's not like you can like train a large rat for war. Now, oh, the rest of the camels might still fall for some traps. Yep, there goes one of them. There goes one of them. Lovely. Let's train that for war as well. No, train for war. I mean, I would love to have war camels, but that's not a thing. Let's just train them, generally speaking. And let's see. Oh, I had just now the realization, equipment, that you have the details for leather armor. Right. Details. Let's say ranged militia. Confirm and save uniform. Details. Assign uniform. The ranged militia uniform. There you go. Much better. And update your equipment. Details. Yep. Uniform worn over clothing is fine, but you should always have it on, frankly. Let's see if there's any plants to be gathered down here. If there are, then they ought to be gathered. This stray rat has been slaughtered, which means we have meat. Oh boy, do we have meat. And we also need to add a tanner's shop, I realize. So let's go ahead and do that. A tanner's shop. Set it up right underneath the butcher shop for now, at least. a lot of drinks being destroyed, which doesn't seem accurate. We have one fish, plenty of meat, and I think that's the point where we need to add more fine meals. And more camels. Good. Hornbill. It's not quite relevant. Giant chameleons, though. Lovely. And it's probably just gonna leave and not really change much in our lives. But it's nice to see them around, I guess. Reminder that there are some more interesting creatures around than camels. Then once we have them trained, oh yeah, they're fully domesticated and fully tame as well, because I mean, they're just things we're familiar with. Oh wow, they're almost all of them are female as well, which means we have breedable creatures. So let's just assign them to this temporary pasture we have here, same as all the other grazers and large beasts. Iron greaves, wooden tables, good. Let's build up those tables in the tavern. And at this point, I would like to just use closest material here as well. Let's build them like that. And build up... Well, no, let's actually cancel that. And build chairs as well. Boom. That immediately improves the quality of the dining room. They might enjoy being near some lovely chairs. They're all socializing. And what we want to do next is probably... Well, let's look at our orders. We should be making more crafts at this point. And I would like to look at our stocks real quick. How are our stocks looking when it comes to coke? 66 coke. So there's a bit, to be sure. But I would like to see where we have some more lignite. Yeah, there's more lignite down here. I'm just gonna go auto on that, and let's see, tetrahedrite on this layer, limonite, yeah, it would have to be on a layer that doesn't have like immediately, doesn't immediately open up to a cavern would be nice. As much, but native gold though. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and mine out, regularly mine out this area with slightly, well, no, with the same priority as anything else, but not opening it up to the world over here. Also mine out these little bits, and have an order for more. For native gold, because if we can make some gold crafts, that would be lovely. Plenty of food, plenty of drink, and we just need to make some rooms here. Let's see, beds. Get one right there, down there, there. Oh, we need more beds. So let's get to it. Make beds. We need a dormitory that isn't a hospital at this point. So let's get to that as well. And let's build it like layer down. Well, no, actually let's build it in a stone layer. Maybe right in front of the zoo here. There you go. And in fact, do so with, again, a little bit more priority than the rest of it. We have fully caged all of the camels, which is good. And those are all milkable. That just struck me. All those female camels are creatures we can milk. Oh, wow. Oh, interrupted by giant chameleon for whatever reason. I don't know if it's exactly a threat, but sure. There's another little gap here that I feel like is good for a cage trap, so let's build right there. Maybe right there. And, yeah, that's gonna be good for now. Maybe down here. Yeah, good. Copper cage is done. Petitions. More monster killers. Don't mind that at all. Just as a little fodder down in the caverns is always welcome. It's now summer. Still looking forward to having some caravans visit us. Let's see, sensor on fort. Should be getting some elves at some point, no? Like these elves right here. Never mind, we have no contact with them. Hold on. Should I demand tribute in order to establish contact with them is the thing. Hold on. I want to take a look at the Dwarf Fortress wiki, as I do every episode at this point, and look at the raid options and mission options. If I were to ask for tribute, will that cause me problems? May result in site providing goods to your fortress. They will do so in the form of caravan. Tribute caravans tend to be relatively small. You don't have any control what they bring. Okay, so we do want to do that, essentially. We want to send our militia out. Maybe, you know, the trip will clear this guy's head. And it will establish contact with the elves. So, demand one-time tribute. There you go. And remove that. Ow! I just got attacked by a cat. Wait, did I cancel that just now? No, I didn't. So they should be going out and demanding that tribute. We're not going to get the tribute. The importance is just establishing contact because that allows them to send trade caravans our way, which is what we want. I suspect I might have ruined wagon access just now, though. I realize, because of the tanner shop. So let's actually destroy this place. Yeah. Let's continue on and gather some more plants. Planting plump helmets and pigtails down here. Lovely. Garnierites. Where? Oh, somewhere. Down below. Let's see. At the very bottom here. How's this looking? Looking like we just about have We've just about dug this whole thing. So let's... Why won't it let me do this? Have I selected something that makes me not allowed to do this? That's strange as heck. No, it isn't. It's the... Wow, I'm a fool. That is the edge of the map. Of course it is. I just never realized that we went all the way to the edge. But that's completely fine. Right? Yeah, it's completely fine. In that case... Well, let's do as much as we can here. Let's do that. That. And that. It's better than nothing. And we can also build cage traps along this path here. So honestly, it's completely fine. There was Melfield turned. They brought back many tails, but they didn't bring back any loot, probably. Does that mean we have established contact with them? No. Still no contact. That's odd. It's very odd. I think something went wrong here. So let's try that again. Because they just left and came back without going anywhere. Oh, we have finally gotten a strange mood. So let's see what that's gonna be all about. Let's follow him along. And he's gonna claim a carpenter's workshop. Alright. What's he grabbing? Wood. A lot of wood. He's just making it with wood. Nothing else. Just wood. So that's probably not gonna be very interesting. Oh well. Oh, so one of our dwarves. Oh, I was gonna say one of our dwarves is no longer angry. No, one of our angry dwarves is no longer here. Is what's actually happened. That's still kind of an improvement if you think about it. Alright. Let's make sure to assign the right creatures over there. Is that male? Oh, that's a second male though. So let's go ahead and actually butcher it because we do not need a second male camel. So whichever one we want, we can just slay. The fine meals have been made. Excellent. And this is done, meaning that we can build the last beds in here and make these into bedrooms. Heck yeah. Let's select multiple. I forgot to build these up, that's fine. Let's do that. Furniture, beds, like that. That's quite alright. And let's assign them to some of our upset little dwarflings. The bowyer is very upset. The carpenter can have a nice bedroom. Jeweler, absolutely. I don't care about the children. The carpenter. The gem cutter. The paper maker. Oh, something happened somewhere. Nah, I don't care about a human swordsman. Alright, we can give the children rooms now as well, I suppose, because everyone else is quite pleased. Yeah, sure, give the human as well a room. Stray, one-hand camel. Oh, we have a human caravan. That is also quite nice. So I think we can trade with this caravan and make that an episode. So let's go ahead and request. Well, considering our expedition leader slash broker has a strange mood going on, we can go ahead and ask anyone to get here. And we want to have. Let's see, not musical instruments, rough gems, no. Tools, no. Oh, why can't I spot? Oh, goblets. No, those are the ones that are stored in there. Bins? Bins. Finished goods bins. Give me those. Give me those right now. This should be exactly what we need, and it only takes those 2 bins. Let's see. The human caravan, however. Where are you? Down here. So, a highwood chair. Alright, let's take a look at the highwood chair in question. It's way down here. Lisat Athel. All craftsmanship is of the highest quality. It is decorated with highwood. On the item is an image of 2 shining suns in highwood. There's probably some deep meaning we just don't understand to that. But let's just trade and see anything interesting on sale here. They have legendary hammer dwarf with them. Wait, no, I have a legendary hammer dwarf hanging out. Alright. Armors of metal have returned. Alright. There's apparently a splint here. I don't know why there's... They yoinked a splint. That's interesting. We have contact with them right now, yeah? We're supposed to have contact with them. Alright, whatever. Are we ready to trade? We are. So what do we want here? Don't really want any random blocks or anything. Ropes are nice. Water skin, that's an expensive water skin though. Toys. We can get a... I don't even care. I'm getting a worm cage. And maybe if we find a dwarf that's likes worms, we can do something with that. More drink variety is nice and welcome. Pig's milk, sure. Whips, maces, picks, scimitars. I like scimitars. That's just a personal preference thing here. Training spears, coats. Well, the clothing is all going to be too large for us, so we don't really care for it. Red sandbag. I mean, it's cheap bags as well. Always welcome sight. There's a bunch of leather and cloth. I would like to take that as well. But I would also like to take some meats. How much for these? 510. Anyway, we should start looking at what we can actually sell. I would like to start by maybe not selling the earrings if we can avoid it, because those will sell for more with our homies, the dwarven homies. So let's sell some other stuff first, if possible. Gypsum crown, chalk bracelets. Yep, looks all good there. Microcline jugs, yeah, absolutely. A lot of earrings, of course. Oh my, holy, that is an expensive mug. So that means we can add a lot more here. So how about all of your fish for fancier meals, and in fact all of your plants and your leaves and fruits, and all your threads and backpack. Yeah, sure. All but the most expensive of those. And your cheeses and your crutch. Why not? Carving knives. Yeah, absolutely. Maybe there's some... Ooh, we can start a library if we get these as well. So let's do that. There's going to be probably some more expensive stuff we can sell you anyway. Rock salt mug, look at that. Chalk amulets. Rings. More mugs. Oh, we might not have enough here, actually. Or rather, we might have to start selling some of these earrings. Let's see if there's anything else that's ridiculously expensive that's going to work out. I guess not, so let's just start ticking off some earrings and selling you those. You're getting a lot of profit here, buddy, so I don't know why you're not green. There you go, there you're green. There's your green. And honestly, I think that is going to be a good deal. Trade. Yes. And let's give you a gypsum bracelet as a gift. There you go. That's going to be doing it for today's episode. What an exciting climax that was. We purchased like some drinks and stuff. That's kind of the main thing that happened. But we also captured a ton of camels. And that counts for something. So I'll see you in the next episode in our Conquest of Nature.